day 4, and we're in Patterdale, obviously, at the YHA, which wants to get the last double room. I thought I'm not having a dormitory bed because it's in my luck I'll get somebody that's bloody snoring all night. So yeah, got all my kit dried and dinner, bed and breakfast. And there's only one climb today. No, hang on. We climb up to Angletown, and then from Angletown we climb again, and then it's a steady descent then into Shap. So a total of 16 miles, and what did I read on the map? 2,400 feet of climbing. Yeah, that sounds about right. So right, I met up with another lad from Leeds, but he's not as eager to get off as I am. I think he's in the camping part, and so we've missed him at breakfast. But there's another German lad that I'm with, Nico. So yeah, we'll see how we get on. And yeah, all right, guys. Chat to you soon. And that is Angletown. So you get a lot of people that do the coast to coast have this as one of their overnight stops if they're wild camping, and I can see why as well. Today's not as windy, and yeah, clouds are a bit dull. If you have dull clouds, I don't know. But I'm sure the sun will burn through soon. But yeah, that was, of the 3, compared to the 3 climbs yesterday, that was quite a gentle climb up there. I think the National Trust have come along with a few hundred tons of rocks and made them into what is it? Made them into stepping stones. So it's a nice gentle climb up. So now we go around, is it around the town? Yeah, that's 2 miles in an hour and 6. And yeah, we go around the town to the left hand side, and you can just see the path sloping away up to the centre of this shot. Yeah, so we climb out and then we climb back down into Shap. So I've only got another 14 miles to do, and we set off at what, 8:15 this morning, and my little mate's pinned to the front of my rucksack, so it's sick of being stuck away in the bag when it's wet through. But yeah, we're all right. I think it's on the campsite tonight. Crown Inn campsite, if I remember rightly. But yeah, we're not doing bad on time at the moment, because I was thinking I was going to take about 10 hours today to cover the 16 miles, but that first 2 miles has only taken an hour or so, and the rest is we've just got that one last climb of about 500 feet, and then it's downhill all the way, as they say. Right. Okay, then I might put me, might leave it at that for this time. Alright guys, I'll see you soon. It says. Right, these, you can just see a family of deer on the left. Ah, most of them have gone except for one fella. Just zoom in a bit. No, there we are. Got him. Yeah. Right. So we're almost climbed out of the tarn. And yeah, those deer will probably go as soon as my heavy breathing starts again. But yeah, I didn't know there'd be any up here. Still, it's a national park. What else do you expect? Alright guys, chat soon. Okay, that's definitely the top. 2,400 feet today. Yeah, I wonder if it'd be better just flipping that round. Let's see if I can without covering the lens. Right, just a minute. How's that? Yeah. And that down there is Haweswater. So I think, and going to my watch, we go left and up down there. So yeah, thank God it's not bloody raining today. Otherwise, I would be having a bad day out because this is high and very exposed. So, but yeah, we're not doing bad on time. What are we on now? We've done 5 miles. Got another 11 to do. Just under 11. Yeah, happy today. Right, I'm going to put it away now and crack on. Alright guys, see you soon. Right, we've done 12 miles, 6 hours, day 4. Yeah, that is a lovely part of the world. So we've only got, well, a bit less than 4 miles to Shap. And I keep meaning to stop and have a cup of tea, but it hasn't really been possible around Haweswater because it's all high-grown heather around, and I don't really want to start any blooming forest fires. Yeah, that won't be a good day out. So yeah, just carry on, and we'll see if I can get somewhere. But this is a permissive path, so I don't think the farmer would be too pleased if he stopped and got the camp stove out and started brewing up. Yeah, so I'll see if I can get off this somewhere. There might be a bench somewhere later on. Alright guys. Right, so that's now the start of day 5, and we are in Shap. We've just left the Crown Inn. You see that? The Crown Inn on the main street there, and a lovely host, Sharon and Mark. Yeah, we got here about 4:30 last night. I went to the Shap Chippy. Gotta say, I can't recommend it. I'm sorry, guys. I've been to better ones. So yeah, it's about a 20-21 miler today, depending on which map you read. Let's see what else. Yeah, quite a noisy night last night, because obviously we're on the main street, so you're getting the traffic, and so that's going to be intermittent noise with some of the heavy wagons as well. And of course, the real nail in the coffin was the fact that there was no cloud cover last night, and I was freezing. And what did I say on my kit check video? Travel light, freeze at night. Well, that's come back to bite me in the proverbial. So anyway, on the plus side, I didn't have to get dressed this morning because I had everything on last night, apart from my socks. Just Vaseline my feet, put my socks on, shoes on, pack my kit and off. So it's now, what, about 7:10. So yeah, but there's only, let's see, I've got a map in my bag and it splits it up into Shap to Orton for 8 miles and 500 feet of climbing, and Orton to Kirby Stephen is 13 miles with only 600 feet of climbing. So 1100 feet over 21 miles compared to the last 3 or 4 days is nothing really. Quite flat. I should be able to manage about 2.5 miles an hour, even cross country, which I'm hoping for. So yeah, where are we? Yeah, we're still on route. Yeah, because we've got to come up here, then turn right and cross the railway line, and then we're into the countryside. So yeah, I think I'll stop this one there and crack on. Alright guys, see you in a bit. M6, bit quiet this morning. Yeah. Yeah, look, that's the part you've just been over, and that's where we're going. Right, we're at 4 miles in about an hour and a half, so we're doing quite well this morning, really, time wise. But I just thought I'd film this little bit, because this rock formation, those of you out there that have done the 3 peaks will recognise this. As you come down off Ingleton, not Ingleton, that's the town, you idiot, off Ingleborough, but you get this sort of the adult version, the really big. I've no idea what kind of rocks they are, but yeah, they're a bit tricky underfoot. But there we go, that's the last of them. So yeah, back in the Dales, which is good, always a good sign. So I'll just give you a quick panorama on that one. See how we're doing? It's not too bad, is it? Lovely morning. And quite flat today as well, which is good for 21 miles. But the route, I've just remembered that the route takes you into Orton. Well, there's no need really, because I went into Orton last year on my 1200 walk, and to go into Orton you have to go down a steep hill, and I mean a steep hill, only to come back up it to get back on your route. So I can't see the reason for that, unless you're stopping there or you want to get something to eat. Well, I've got enough bars of chocolate in my bag, and a chicken sandwich for later. So yeah, I'll be all right. Have a cup of tea with that. Right, that'll do, mate. See you soon. Right, a bit of deja vu now. This is where I took a video last year. Although last year it was really windy and you could hardly hear anything. Beautiful scenery. So unfortunately this time you can hear me. But anyway, we've just done 7 miles, so we're alright. Going on, so we go down the road a little bit, across that cattle grade and left. And then that's, so I think another 12-13 miles to Kirby Stephen. Right, cheers guys. How on earth do you lose a boot? Eh? This is... I don't know. Funny things you've seen. A few things stuck to signposts. I saw a Bridgedale glove back there. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you'd notice if you lost your right boot. Anyway, there you go. Finish my sandwich. Put some more Vaseline on. That'll do. Right. So still on day 5. But the scenery now coming into Kirby Stephen is just gorgeous. I'll just spin round and see if you can see that behind me. Try and get my big head out of the way. Yeah, does that look about right? Looks good to me, does that? Yeah. So I think I'll be going up and over them tomorrow as you go through. I think it goes through Swaledale, through Reeth and Muker and what's the other one beginning with T? Oh, I can't remember it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it goes down that way towards Richmond. So yeah, that'll be nice and pleasant. I think plenty of tourists. So yeah, well, I'm having a good day. I've just done 17.5 miles. I stopped a mile and a half before that. Had a sandwich, a cup of tea before I took that last climb behind me. And yeah, sorted my feet out, put some more Vaseline on. Oh good. Right, that'll do for me. I think we've seen the best of it. Right, it's the start of day 6. And we are in Kirby Stephen. And lovely little village. But hell of a lot of traffic going through it. And last night's camping pitch was at the Pennine View. Very, very crowded. But it will be at the end of August, won't it? School holidays. But what you don't need is some comedian rolling up onto the backpackers pitch in his car, throwing his tent out, him and his wife, and then snoring all bloody night. Oh, it just really, really boils your blood that you can't get a decent night's sleep. Anyway, a little bit worse the wear this morning, but yeah, not too bad I suppose, all things said and done. So right, turn right here to Frank's Bridge and up to the 9 standards later on. Right, okay then. See you guys soon. Okay, so here we are at the 9 standards. I'm hoping you can see all that. It says you can only see 3 there, so what I'll do is I'll nip round and try and get out of that other fella's way. Just taking some photographs, he don't want me in it. And yeah, it's grand, is that, isn't it? No idea why they were built. There'll be some anorak there on Google, they'll tell you. I think it's something like this, some 15th century rite of passage. I don't know. But yeah, you can't get much nicer than that, can you? Yeah. So anyway, I think my route is it's on the, where is it, August to November route, which I'll just try and start my watch again and carry on. Yeah, 2 hours, 5 miles, that'll do me. So we have to go, yes, along this way, along the blue route, because there's because of the popularity of this walk. You get a lot of path erosion, and even though they've tried to put a lot of slate paths down, you still get bogged down with a lot of the peat bogs, and yeah, so they've tried to minimise it, but it's so popular as the coast to coast walk that yeah, you're going to get a lot of erosion. But there you go, suppose. One of those things. Not the end of the world, is it? Really, they're trying to preserve it for future generations. Appreciate that. But yeah, so I've just been told it's going to be 20 degrees later, and you don't need that up here. I've got a bit of cloud cover at the moment. And yeah, apart from that, it's only a short day today, only 12 miles compared to yesterday's 20. But today, that's it, I've done the climb now in the first 5 miles, and I've only got 7 left. And so yeah, it should only be around about 10 o'clock. What's this one? Oh, that's clever, isn't it? Yeah. Wonder if I can get that. On video. Should see. Should be alright to get that. Tell you where you are. Where we're going. And then there's another one up there in the distance. And then we drop down around, not quite to Keld, but we'll drop down into, where would we be? Swaledale. Of course we will. Yes, after Keld, down to, I could have made it to, well no, Reeth would have been about a 26-mile day, which was, yeah, a little bit far. One of the lads at the campsite's going to try for it today, but he hadn't even chuffing set off. And they were having troubles yesterday, so I can't see that happening. Unless he's wild camping along the way, because there's nothing between here, between Kirby Stephen and Keld. There's wild camping, and Keld to, am I in is it Muka tonight? I think, no, I'm at Keld tonight, and then it's Keld to, is it Muka and Thwaite? No, they're in Swaledale. It begins with an M anyway, and it's only an extra 14 miles. And if you look on the map, there's absolutely nothing except closely the contour lines ridged together. Yeah, so that's going to be quite a climbing day out of Keld. But there you go. One dale into the next. Got to go up and over, don't you? So, right, so we're back en route. And just give you a final 360 before we go. Try and get the standards in again. one last time. I think you can see, yeah, you can just about see him over there, can't you? Right. Alright then, we'll give it a rest at that. Right, so I've just come out of Ravenseat Farm, going the wrong way, you moron. And Ravenseat Farm, of course, for those TV aficionados, I think it was a Look North programme years ago, and they featured this place, and this woman had decided to set up a little cafe, and they painted the porch of the old 18th century building there white, so that you can't miss it. And then they've got loads of benches outside, and they used to serve tea in that porch, in the white porch. But now, of course, they've got a little tea van. Great, yes, I've just had a little cream tea, and a bit browned off about going the wrong way, because I bet now everybody's thinking, oh, he's coming back, look. Come on, you muppet. Yeah, we were going to tell you that you were going the wrong way, but we couldn't be asked. Yeah. And apologies if I look a bit rough and unkempt this morning, but I've not been managing to shave every day as I usually do. Not that I've got a bad memory, but if there's no mirror, I like to shave with a mirror. Habit, I don't know, whatever. So yeah, but we're doing well on time, well past the 9 mile mark, and it's only a 12-hour day. 12 mile day. So it's up and it's by the side of that building there. So yeah, I'll just let you have a look at the farm there. If you can see that just behind me. Yeah, probably hear it. The cockerel's a bit late in the day, but there you go. Right, there we go, guys. That's me. I'll see you later.